a constant act of reinvention. It's about listening to each other. The music literally reimagines itself with every note and every phrase and every breath. And in that spirit, there's something we can all take to heart. As Albert Einstein once said, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. So perhaps, God bless, tonight we will help ourselves and allow ourselves to listen, to rethink, to be moved, to shift perspective, to dare together to imagine. Now, up next, we celebrate that spirit of imagination with the timeless Afro-Cuban sound of Dizzy Gillespie. A real visionary and a true pioneer of jazz diplomacy. And who better to bring his legacy to life than two of his protégés, the legendary Arturo Sandoval and the incomparable Danilo Pérez, alongside one of Dizzy's featured artists, the talented David Sanchez, performing Tintindeo.
These extraordinary musicians will be joined by Elena Penderhughes on flute, John Patitucci on bass, Kendrick Scott on drums, Rhani Krija and Etienne Charles on percussion.
que yo te canto esta rumba mía. Oye mi negra, que yo te canto esta rumba mía. Esta es la rumba, oh, tin tin de oh. Esta es la rumba, oh, tin tin de oh.
Performing John Coltrane's famous jazz standard, Giant Steps, please welcome Emmett Cohen on piano and vocalist Varijashree Venugopal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to welcome the chairman of the Department of Culture and Tourism, Abu Dhabi, His Excellency, Mohammed Khalifa Al-Mabir.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Highness, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. As we gather here in Abu Dhabi to celebrate International Jazz Day, we honor the profound impact that jazz has had on the global cultural landscape. This city, a vibrant crossroads of tradition and modernity, provides the perfect backdrop for reflecting on jazz's unique ability to bring people together, transcending borders and language, through its improv, spirit, and rich history. Jazz is more than just a musical genre. It's a universal language that speaks to the heart, encouraging creativity, freedom, and expression. From its roots to its evolution into a worldwide phenomenon, jazz embodies the power of collaboration, diversity, and innovation, values that resonate deeply within the spirit of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's unique position as a cultural crossroad between East and West makes it the perfect venue for this global celebration of jazz. As the capital of the UAE, Abu Dhabi has long been committed to fostering rich and diverse cultural scenes, celebrating both its deep-rooted traditions and its modern cosmopolitan identity. As a UNESCO Creative City of Music, hosting International Jazz Day 2025 is a testament to Abu Dhabi's growing role as a global cultural center, where innovation and tradition coexist, and where art, music, and ideas from all corners of the world are welcomed with open arms. In alignment with the UAE's designation of 2025 as the Year of Community, we have embraced this moment as an opportunity to foster cultural dialogue and deepen community bonds through a range of creative expressions. Jazz is one of these powerful forms, celebrated not only on the international stage, but also through activations that engage our local communities, bringing music into public spaces, schools, cultural institutions, to inspire connection, creativity, and collective participation. The theme of unity that jazz represents is resonant as we continue to bring together cultures, perspectives, and voices from across the globe. We believe, especially in music, and especially in jazz, because it has the power to unite people, inspire creativity, and create lasting connections. Values that align closely with our vision for the future. As you immerse yourself in tonight's performances and collaborations, we hope you feel the energy, passion, and joy that jazz so uniquely inspires. Thank you for joining us in this celebration of jazz, culture, and unity. We are all thrilled to have you here, and we look forward to an unforgettable experience on this momentous day. Happy International Jazz Day. May the rhythms of jazz continue to inspire and connect us all, here in Abu Dhabi and beyond. Thank you.
And now, performing I Can't Help It, please welcome Oren Etkin on clarinet, Elam Marzuki on cello, with vocalist Arqam Abri and the great Janice Siegel.
Thank you so much.
Looking in the mirror, caught me by surprise. I'm so glad I love you. Why often through my mind, helpless like a baby, sensual desire. I'm so glad I found you, getting better all the time.
I can't help it if I wanted to. I
Can't help it,
even if I could.
can't help it if I wanted to, wouldn't help it, no.
Can't help it if I wanted to.
I wouldn't help it,
Even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to.
I wouldn't help it.
No. Love to run my fingers softly while you sigh. Love came and possessed you, bringing sparkles to your eyes. Oh, like a trip to heaven, 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 heaven. Heaven is the prize, and I'm so glad I found you.
Glad I found you, yeah.
You're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. No, 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 no.
Can't help,
Can't help. I can't help. I can't help it if I wanted
can't
to.
help it.
I'm in love with you. Can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it. No. Can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it. No.
Can't help
I can't help it. I can't help it if I wanted to.
it, help it. I can't help
Can't help it if I wanted to, and can't help it even if I could. Can't help it.
if I wanted to, can't help it, no.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Janice on the vocals, the band. Thank you so much.
Music inspires one to become more human. To me, the word jazz means I dare you.
You know I love you, 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 I love you anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now.
Jazz is always about freedom and will always be about freedom. To expand, freedom to explore. It's an encouragement to courage.
Jazz asks you to be ever evolving, to keep up with its ever evolving nature.
Music is vibrational. We feel it. It's quite a magical thing.
I have this incredible joy of playing music, and I want to share my happiness. I love to see people being happy.
Hungry round the river, let that damn water be. There's some people down the way that's thirsty, so let the liquid spirit free.
It puts us in an incredible conversation with the world, and that every part of the world has, made a remarkable contribution to jazz at this point. It keeps me feeling like a global citizen.
Come on, clap your hands now. Come on, clap your people now. Come on, clap your hands now. Come on, clap your hands now. Come on, clap your hands now.
Performing his signature composition, Voyage, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Barron. Performing on Broadway, vocalist Kurt Elling, joined by Niels Landgren on trombone.
Oh, you look good tonight. Woo! They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. And when you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off your nowhere. They say the women trade you fine on Broadway. But looking at them just gives me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime? One thin dime won't even shine your shoes. They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. But they're dead wrong, I know they are. 'Cause I have earned each and every scar. And I ain't gonna quit till I'm a star on Broadway. They say love won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. But they're dead wrong, I know they are. 'Cause I have earned so many scars. And I won't
quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a star. I won't quit till I'm a
Oh my goodness me, yes, 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 Broadway. You know, jazz, the problem with jazz is there's so many notes. And the problem is getting them in the right order. I always find that with acting, you know. We've got so many lines, but it's very hard to get them in the right order. But as you get older, it gets harder. As some of you may know, but I'm not, of course, here to talk about myself tonight, but I did make my Broadway debut in The Real Thing by Tom Stoppard. Quite a few, yes, you're all too young to remember it. Quite a few curtain calls ago. But it was a play that wrestles with the tension between appearance and reality, what is written and what feels true. And that, in a way, rather nice way, brings us to the next piece. Now, at first hearing, this might seem spontaneous, improvised even, as if the musicians are discovering the musical notes for the very first time. But what you're about to hear is, in fact, entirely composed. George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue is a work that has become synonymous with American creativity. Gershwin called it a musical kaleidoscope of America because it captures the country's complexity, its rhythm, its collisions and contradictions. It's a timeless masterpiece. But what made Rhapsody in Blue so revolutionary, it was that it brought jazz into the concert hall. It was bold, elegant, and unapologetically modern, a collision between classical music and jazz, blurring the lines between traditional form and the popular spirit of the time. Now, in doing so, it gave jazz a seat at the symphonic table and helped shape the cultural identity of 20th century America. We've all experienced the improvisational soul of jazz tonight, and while this next piece is meticulously scripted, its spirit reflects the freedom of improvisation. That's the brilliance of Gershwin and his homage to jazz. Jazz improvisation is, after all, like conversation. Each voice distinct, each contribution unexpected. Now, like the great architect Frank Gehry, who is leaving his indelible mark on his very city, and who, by the way, is with us tonight, you know, Frank and I go way back. Years ago, I was the first one to put him on the back of my motorcycle. He rode pillion through the mountains of northern Spain, and then later, Russia. He was my bitch. And I think he's never quite got over it. But what he said about architecture was architecture's like jazz. You improvise, you work together, you play off each other. You make something, they make something. Well, thank you, Frank, for what you've made. And now we'll hear a musical rhapsody in conversation, a dialogue not just between two pianists, but between cultures, histories, and musical traditions, leaving its own indelible mark, if only for a moment in time. So from China to Canada and France, mesdames and messieurs, please welcome Abu and Hélène Mercier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome trustee of the Herbie Hancock Institute of Jazz and UNESCO Artist for Peace, Marcus Miller.
How we doing? We having a good time so far?
Was that incredible or what? Thank you, Abu. Thank you, Hélène. You know, as artists, as musicians, music is our life. We live and breathe music. We spend all our time thinking about music, dreaming about music, writing music, shaping it. And the best part, the coolest part, is then we get to share music. Because when we share it, that's when the magic happens. Music goes into the air and it creates a ripple effect. And it touches our hearts, touches our souls, it spreads joy, and it lifts our spirits, which is a beautiful thing. But I don't think we'd be who we are as artists or who we are as human beings if we didn't use our musical gifts to make a difference beyond our individual expressions. And that's why individual expression is cool, but the really cool thing about International Jazz Day is that it's about much more than just music. At its heart, this celebration is about something we feel very deeply about, and that's education, making sure that people of all ages have access to music, even if they're in places where that might seem out of reach. Music can help create an environment where people, especially young people, they can thrive, they can flourish, they can get lost in rhythm and melody, and they can just be. Music inspires curiosity, it encourages imagination, self-expression, movement, and music helps you feel part of a group, which is really important for young people. And jazz in particular is very cool for this, for expression and for exploration, and to figure out who you are as a human being and how you can fit into a group. That's really important. So sit and watch as we show you a meaningfully deep aspect of International Jazz Day.
This is a music that speaks to humanity, you know, the human experience. To have it celebrated and have an actual day, April 30th, it's mind-blowing. It's just been embraced on such a global level.
The kind of impact that International Jazz Day has now, I had no idea that was going to happen in the beginning. Each year, the celebration has gotten larger and larger.
Last year, International Jazz Day reached over 2.5 billion people around the world.
There's so many events. They're not all just concerts or jam sessions. They're educational events. There are panel discussions, there's dialogue.
It's something that's very simple that we take for granted, the whole notion of improvisation, the whole notion of saying what's on your mind.
There are outreach programs in hospitals. It's what the spirit of International Jazz Day is about, to bring people together, to give them a sense of hope and empowerment.
What's wonderful about the Jazz Day thing is that, you know, it's not just one concert. You know, the musicians get here early and just go out into the community and, you know, interact, especially with the young people, you know. That's really an important part of it. Music has a way of just getting where it's supposed to be. You know, it's like water. It sees a hole, it just gets in there. It's kind of like, you know, a Trojan horse of goodness.
Jazz is about creativity and cooperation. It's about individuality and being a part of a group. And so is life. I think if we had a little more jazz in our life, it would be better.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
The beauty of jazz is a passport into all kinds of different cultures. International Jazz Day keeps the spirit and the light and the love of this music moving forward and evolving in a beautiful way.
There's something fearless and true about jazz.
This is truth-telling music. It speaks to something universal about our humanity. Is everybody ready? Let's do this thing. Jazz at the Blues House.
So pelela pina ngakunjena so pelela pina somandla.
And now, please welcome back to the stage Kenny Barron on piano, Elena Penderhughes on flute, Terri Lynn Carrington on drums, Rhani Krija on percussion, with Linda Mahan-O on bass, and John Pizzarelli performing baubles, bangles, and beads.
Sparkles, spangles, your heart will sing, sing.
Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great John McLaughlin, performing his original composition, As the Spirit Sings, joined by Tomoaki Baba on sax and Danilo Pérez on piano. Please welcome UNESCO Assistant Director General for Culture, Ernesto Ottoni.
Dear friends, good evening. Azdika al-Haza Masaya al-Khair. Over the past 14 years, International Jazz Day, a joint initiative of UNESCO and the Herbie Hancock Institute, has made its way around the globe. And tonight, it has brought us all here to Abu Dhabi, following Washington, Havana, Melbourne, Paris, and more recently, Tangier last year. I would like to give a special thanks to the driving force behind International Jazz Day, our legendary jazzman and pioneer, our UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Intercultural Dialogue, ladies and gentlemen, Herbie Hancock. I am also very grateful to another icon, this time from the world of film and theater, someone whose elegance and love of music are legendary, our MC for the evening, Jeremy Irons. And to all musicians, it is a joy to be here in Abu Dhabi, a UNESCO Creative City of Music, where we so often join hands for education, dialogue, and culture. And a special thanks to the Department of Culture and Tourism. Yes. We are all grateful for the vision of Mohammed. Tonight, we have with us on stage many wonderful artists. And Jazz Day is being celebrated, as it was mentioned, all around the world, in classrooms, public events, and on stages. This is the very essence of jazz, a universal language, a whole new sound born in New Orleans at the crossroads of diverse influences, including African, Creole, French, and Spanish. Before we knew it, it was within, around the world, embracing endless sounds and rhythms along the way from bossa nova, tango, to flamenco, Indian raga, and Arabic maqam. In doing so, it has kept its extraordinary ability to speak to each other and every one of us in moments of pain, in moments of joy, carrying UNESCO's values in the most beautiful way. Before we get back to the music, the Director General of UNESCO, Madame Audrey Azoulay, has asked me to share with you some exciting news about next year's All-Star Global Concert. And it will take place in a city that has done so much for jazz, the birthplace of Benny Goodman, Abbie Lincoln, Gene Krupa, Curtis Mayfield, and Herbie Hancock. It's definitely our kind of town, or kind of people too, as Sinatra sung. That's right. Next year's host city will be Chicago. And what better way to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States of America than by bringing the Jazz Day celebration back to the genre's homeland. But for now, let the good times roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Tia Fuller on saxophone and jazz icon Dianne Reeves. Here is Someone to Watch Over Me.
There's a somebody I'm someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb that's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some folks think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, 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 I need someone to watch over me. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, oh, I need someone to watch over me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Incredible. Incredible,
Please welcome
incredible.
back Dee Dee Bridgewater.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? Thank you, Dianne. And thank you, Terri Lynn, who arranged this piece. And thank you, Tia Fuller, for her fine playing. What a beautiful song, don't you agree? Someone to watch over me. Like Rhapsody in Blue, it was originally written by George Gershwin, a tender melody about longing for someone who sees us, protects us, cares for us. That someone might be a father figure, a partner, a friend, a mother figure, or simply a presence that reminds us we are not alone. Yes. And tonight, I want to take a moment to honor the presence of all the kind, powerful, and loving women who have graced this stage. From the powerful voices of Dianne Reeves and Janice Siegel, to the brilliant artistry of Linda May Han Oh and Tia Fuller, from the impressive virtuosity of Hélène Mercier and Elena Pender-Hughes, to the groove of Terri Lynn Carrington, Darren Dean, Elham Al-Marzouki, Alden Helmut, Varijashree, Venugapol. You all remind us that the old cliche that jazz was a boys' club has been broken. And in its place, a culture of respect, love, creativity, and bold, uncompromising artistry. And not just on stage, but behind the scenes too. There is one woman I want to shine a light on. She is the heart, soul, and engine of this very show tonight. A powerhouse who brings grace, grit, and love to every note we celebrate tonight. Michelle Day of the Herbie Hancock Institute. Michelle Day. Yes. And please give a round of applause to the remarkable leadership of UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay and all the wonderful women who work alongside her. Their unwavering support and their vision have helped make International Jazz Day a global celebration of unity, creativity, and peace. So yes, this is a moment to thank all women for their courage, their leadership, their generosity, and their undeniable presence in the story of jazz. As Maya Angelou once said, I am a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Well, that's them. That's us. And that's every woman who's paved the way. Now, dear ladies and dear, dear gentlemen, please take a deep breath and take it easy with the one and only phenomenal woman, Ruthie Foster.
Let's have some fun, huh? sounds so kindly. Let it all in, let it flow. Hard times coming, they go. Take it easy. When you get rocked, just roll. Take it easy. Breathe it in and let it out slow. Take it easy. Trust me, I know. Take it easy. Hard times coming, they go. Don't you lose no sleeping over things you can't control. Ain't no use believing all that mess that you've been told. Ain't no harm without a law. Keep on keeping on. Things full of dirt, heartbreaks hurt, but the pain's gonna make you strong. Let it all in, let it flow. Hard times coming, they go. Take it easy. When you let rock, just roll. Take it easy. Breathe it in and let it out slow. Take it easy. Hey, trust me, I know. Take it easy. Hard times coming, they go.
Go on, get out of your way. Go on, get out of your way.
Get out of your way.
Go on, get out of your way. Go on, get out of your way.
Hey.
Go on, get out of your way. Go on, get out of your way.
Hey, hey, hey.
Go on,
Get out of your way. Yeah. Take it easy. When you get rock, just roll. Take it easy. Breathe it in and let it out slow. Take it easy. Trust me, I know. Take it easy. Oh, hard times coming in. Easy. When you get rock, just roll. Take it easy. Breathe it in and let it out slow. Take it easy. Hard times I know. Take it easy. Hard times coming and go.
Ruthie Foster was accompanied by vocalists Darren Dean and Sacho Vasandani.
Thank you, Ruthie. What a voice, huh? What a reminder. Do you know, the blues always has a way of grounding us, putting us back in touch with what's real. Pain, longing, laughter, often all in the same breath. And if jazz is a conversation, then the blues is its raw, honest accent. A musical language born from struggle, refined through resilience, and carried forward with soul. The blues laid the foundation not only for jazz, but for soul, R&B, and yes, for rock and roll. And that brings us, perhaps unexpectedly, to the next song on our musical journey tonight. A tune that first echoed through stadiums and radios around the world from a band known more for swagger than subtlety. But underneath it all, there was always the blues. Now, in the hands of a different kind of voice, a voice with smoke and velvet in equal measure, this song returns to its roots. Would you please welcome with me the brilliant José James with his blues-infused interpretation of Miss You by the Rolling Stones.
International Jazz Day, make some noise, y'all. Yeah, well, baby, baby. Woo. Lord, baby, said I miss you, baby. I've been holding out so long, I've been sleeping all alone. Lord, I miss you. Well, I've been hanging on the phone, I've been sleeping all alone. I wanna kiss you. Sometimes, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Well, baby, 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 say now. Oh, 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 Lord. Well, I've been hauling in my sleep. You've been starring in my dreams. Lord, I miss you, child. I've been waiting in the hall. I've been waiting for your call. But when the phone rings, it's just a friend of mine talking about, yo, hey, what's the matter, man? We're gonna come around 12, you know, with some Puerto Rican girls that's just dying to meet too. Yeah, we're gonna bring a case of wine, you know, mess and fool around, you know, like we used to. Hey, Lord, baby, well, woo. Whoa, everybody waits so long. Yes, they do now. Let me say it. Whoa, baby, baby, tell me why you waited so long. Want you to come home, baby, 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 baby. I've been walking Central Park, singing after dark. People think I'm crazy. Stumbling on my feet, shuffling through the street, asking people, saying, what's the matter with you, boy? Sometimes I wanna sing to myself. Sometimes I sing to myself, y'all. Won't you help me sing the song? Oh, 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 oh,
And now, welcome International Jazz Day founder, chairman of the Herbie Hancock Institute of Jazz, and UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador, Mr. Herbie Hancock.
What a night. Are you having fun? Great. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, fellow musicians, and all of you joining us here tonight in beautiful Abu Dhabi and around the world. It's a true honor to be here in this year's International Jazz Day Global Host City, Abu Dhabi. With its vibrant cultural heritage and bold vision for the future, has welcomed us with its open arms and provided the perfect setting, couldn't be more perfect than this, for our global celebration. In fact, Abu Dhabi has embraced the International Jazz Day with 5 consecutive weeks of jazz programming throughout the city, as well as a special Jazz Day events at this year's Culture Summit, Abu Dhabi. As we gather together across borders and cultures, we're reminded that music is a universal language that speaks to our shared humanity. And jazz, you know what jazz is? It's the perfect translator. As my best friend and jazz visionary Wayne Shorter once said, jazz shouldn't have any mandates. Jazz is not supposed to be something that's required to sound like jazz. For me, the word jazz means I dare you. I dare you, and that's the spirit that we've been celebrating and playing all evening. As Jeremy put it earlier, let's dare to imagine together. Music is powerful. One song, just one, has the power to break your heart and fix it at the same time. The very same song. And we all know those kinds of songs. And jazz can be a very powerful tool if we use it the right way. Don't you think? So tonight, let's continue to affirm our commitment to music and jazz's enduring legacy by honoring its pioneers and nurturing the next generation of musicians who will carry its message forward. You know what? Our humanity is our instrument. Don't you think that's true too? I believe that's what it's really all about. So on behalf of the Herbie Hancock Institute of Jazz and the worldwide jazz community, I want to express our deepest gratitude to UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay, and Assistant Director General for Culture, Ernesto Otone. Thank you for our continued partnership and belief in this mission. Our host city partner, the Department of Culture and Tourism, Abu Dhabi, led by His Excellency Mohammed Khalifa Al Mubarak. Alongside Rita Aoun, Ali Abu Amir, and their remarkable teams, many of them, many teams. Thank you for opening your city, your hearts, and your vision to jazz. Thank you, Abu Dhabi Media Network, our host city broadcast partner. Our generous global partners, including the Doris Duke Foundation, Frank O. Gehry Foundation, Grow at Annenberg, and our global airline partner, United Airlines. And of course, to the president of the Herbie Hancock Institute of Jazz, my dear friend, Tom Carter. Tom Carter, thank you so very much. And to Michelle Day and her team. I mean, we couldn't do it without them. Thank you, Dee Dee, for honoring our phenomenal women. That was so beautiful the way you did that. And finally, our appreciation to John Beasley, our brilliant musical director for this evening. And to our entire team working behind the scenes here and around the world to bring International Jazz Day to life each and every year. And now, let's have some fun. I've got this little tune called Chameleon.
Oh, come on, come on. That is really too good. We can't possibly go on like this. We'd be here, oh dear, my dreams, that sound. But now, I'm afraid our global concert comes to a close. Yeah. So let's all take a moment on this International Jazz Day to imagine a time when we were all living harmoniously as one human family. Hard to do these days, I know, but let's imagine. as brothers and sisters sharing this planet Earth. Jazz Day has become a powerful global movement, one that reaches across borders, beliefs, and generations to touch and inspire millions of lives. In challenging times, we tend to turn to music. And through the language of jazz, we discover common ground. We foster understanding, we create unity, and we add the rich, ever-evolving story of our shared humanity. No, jazz won't fix the world, but maybe it can point the way. Give it a little kick up the ass. So let this concert serve as a spark for unity, for healing, for hope. Let's ignite hearts and minds and spark dialogue every day, because everyone has a role to play in composing a more peaceful and harmonious world. Each year, we end with a song that has become an anthem, not just of peace, but of possibility. A song that echoes far beyond the notes and lyrics, a song that lives in the hearts of dreamers everywhere, and a vision of what the world could be if only we chose to imagine it together. It was John Lennon who gave us this vision. Imagine is beloved by billions, not just a song, but as a beacon of hope. So thank you all for being with us and part of this unforgettable evening. Let this final song not be an ending, but rather a beginning. And now, please, welcome our global all-stars back to the stage for John Lennon's timeless call for unity, Imagine.
There's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life sky. Imagine all the people living life in peace.
Imagine no possessions, I wonder. Imagine no possessions.
Thank you for joining us for International Jazz Day 2025 in Abu Dhabi. We'll see you next year on April 30th from our 2026 Global Host City, Chicago, USA. Happy International Jazz Day.
Bravo.